I really cannot believe that people in the media and the Republican Party have fallen for this again. We see it all the time with Donald Trump. Whenever he gets us involved in a crisis, he'll announce a deal that apparently all sides have agreed to, and the deal is revolutionary.
So Harry J. Sisson just exposed Trump's latest fake deal playbook, and this one's particularly damaging because we can track the lie in real time. We're going to see how Trump's social media frenzy about an Iran nuclear deal crashed into reality within hours, leaving ships stranded and markets confused.
It's fantastic, and everybody's on board, only for that deal not to exist. And for the other side to say, well, what is this guy talking about? We have no idea what he's referencing. And that's exactly what happened again today. Iran is now calling BS after Donald Trump frantically hyped up this non-existent deal. And that's not an exaggeration. I'm talking like 10 to 20 posts on social media within the span of like 2 hours talking about this deal that doesn't exist.
This isn't hyperbole. Trump posted about 20 times in 2 hours claiming victory on a deal that didn't exist. We've seen this exact pattern before with North Korea, China trade deals, and Middle East peace agreements. Each time, initial euphoria followed by foreign officials saying, "What deal?"
Donald Trump said, Iran has just announced that the Strait of Iran, which I don't know why he's calling it the Strait of Iran, that almost seems like a gift to them, is fully open and ready for full passage. Thank you. That's what Donald Trump said at 9 in the morning. It's fully open. Remember that because it'll be relevant in just a moment. Here's another one, 9:27. The Strait of Hormuz is completely open and ready for business and full passage, but the naval blockade will remain in full force and effect as it pertains to Iran only until such time as our transaction with Iran is 100% complete. This process should go very quickly and that most of the points are already negotiated. Wow.
Notice Trump called it the Strait of Iran instead of Hormuz. That's not just geography confusion, it's symbolically handing Iran naming rights to one of the world's most strategic waterways. Plus, claiming most points already negotiated when Iran hadn't even been contacted yet.
I received a call from NATO asking if we would need some help. I told them stay away unless they just want to load up their ships with oil. They were useless when needed a paper tiger. Then he says, thank you to Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and Qatar for your great bravery. He's just thanking all the countries now, apparently. At 10:27, again, this deal is not tied in any way to Lebanon, but we will make Lebanon great again. America first, huh? Big America first guy talking about making other countries great. Thank you to Pakistan and its great prime minister and field marshal, two fantastic people. This was at 10:30 a.m. A great and brilliant day for the world, Donald Trump says, 10:33 a.m. 10:40, Iran has agreed to never close the Strait of Hormuz again. It will no longer be used as a weapon against the world. Signed, Donald J. Trump.
The absurdity here is staggering. Trump's treating his social media posts like official diplomatic communiques, thanking random countries and signing his name as if these were actual treaties. This isn't governing, it's performance art with real-world consequences for global shipping and energy markets.
Iran has immediately shut down Donald Trump's claim that it agreed to everything the United States demanded, including handing over its enriched uranium. Instead, Iran's foreign ministry said on Friday afternoon that its uranium was not going anywhere. Quote, Iran's enriched uranium is not going to be transferred anywhere. Transferring uranium to the United States has not been an option. That's what Iran's foreign minister said to a local broadcaster in Iran, state media, and that's according to CNN as well. Quote, Iran's enriched uranium is sacred to us like the soil of Iran. Officials in Tehran also disputed Trump's suggestion that Iran has agreed to, quote, an unlimited suspension of its nuclear program. That puts messaging from Tehran and Washington in direct contradiction with each other yet again.
Iran's response was diplomatically devastating. Calling their uranium sacred like Iranian soil directly contradicts Trump's claims about transfer agreements. This language signals Iran views Trump's statements as not just false, but insulting to their sovereignty. That's diplomatic bridge burning territory.
For example, numerous ships making the break for the Strait of Hormuz this evening have made an abrupt U-turn and are heading back towards the Persian Gulf. Over a dozen ships have already turned back. A flood of tankers and cargo ships are making the break, and they've been sent back. Look at this. You can see it on the map that all of these ships were looking to go for it. And yet many of them were turned around. You can see these ships going back, all of them going back, all of them going back. But this is after Donald Trump said the Strait of Hormuz was open for business, that everything is great. And here, look at this video of this actually showing all of these ships being turned around. I mean, look at that. All of these ships at the end here, especially, you see it at the end, all of these ships being turned around. They're going, and then they turn around. What happened? Donald Trump told us that, let's find it here. Iran has announced that the Strait of Hormuz is fully open. That's what he said. And yet all of these ships are being turned around.
This is the smoking gun. We can literally watch ships turning around in real time because captains realized Trump's deal was fake. These are multi-million-dollar vessels making U-turns based on social media lies. The economic damage to shipping companies is immediate and quantifiable.
What happened is that Donald Trump lied. He said that there was a deal, that Iran agreed, and they hadn't. In addition to that, I also want to point out that the United States is considering giving $20 billion, with a B, to Iran for a uranium deal, which in practice would be Iran getting rid of their uranium or transferring it or something like that, and the United States would then unfreeze $20 billion worth of Iranian funds. Now, here's the ironic thing about this. The deal that Obama had did something similar, except the amount was significantly less. And at the time, Republicans freaked out. They said that Obama was sending Iran pallets of cash. He was just giving them US taxpayer dollars. That's not what happened at all, but they were freaking out. And now Donald Trump is thinking about unfreezing $20 billion, and these Republicans are silent.
The hypocrisy is staggering. Republicans screamed about Obama's Iran deal involving $400 million in frozen assets, calling it pallets of cash to terrorists. Now Trump's floating $20 billion in unfrozen funds, and they're silent. That's 50 times Obama's amount with zero Republican criticism.
Trump's seemingly premature victory lap on Friday via phone interview with CBS and other media outlets was published just before markets closed for the weekend. Trump said that the Iranians would work with the U.S. officials to transfer their enriched uranium out of the country, a major sticking point like the permanent opening of the Strait of Hormuz. A future uranium transfer would not require American boots on the ground, Trump said. He stopped short of explaining how else it would occur because there is no plan. He stopped short of explaining it because there's no deal. There's no plan.
That Friday afternoon timing before market close is classic market manipulation territory. Trump announces a fake breakthrough, markets potentially react, then by Monday, reality sets in. It's the same pattern we saw with his trade deal announcements. Maximum media impact, minimal substance.
So Donald Trump's deal that he spent all of these posts bragging about all day today, all of these posts, I mean, I can't even count how many posts we just went through, all of those complete fabrications, which, not surprising. Again, this is cyclic with Donald Trump. It happens all the time. He says there's a deal, there's no deal. We know this by now. But the fact that so many people fell for this and were like, yeah, Donald Trump, he managed to get the Iranians to agree to transfer their uranium to the United States is mind-blowing.
What's most concerning is how quickly media outlets ran with this story despite the obvious red flags. We have documented evidence of Trump's fake deal pattern, yet major outlets still treated his social media posts as breaking news. That's how misinformation becomes mainstream narrative.